So, what do you think are your three qualities that allowed you to get a job in to be in the system today? And what are the three things that you gave back to UNV as a person, as a UNV?
Three qualities that I think have been able to put me where I am. Number one, this is very important, writing skills. Writing skills. Good writing skills. And technical writing. You have to be able to read documents. You should be able to skim through a 500 document, let's say in 1 or 2, 3 or 4 hours, and come up with the key messages and prepare a very quick analytical. I realized immediately, my supervisors realized I'm good in writing. They didn't want me to go, whoever I worked with. You understand? Because they knew Geoffrey will easily get that out. Two, I realized that after reading presentation skills, PowerPoints, if you can easily turn around a very nice infographic, well analyzed with tables, with graphs, illustrations, with a picture there, and it actually is a PowerPoint, not those long sentences that you've done copy-paste. By the time you do your third very good PowerPoint presentation for your supervisor, you will be the go-to person when it comes to, and those are very basic things, by the way, very, very basic. By the time you put there a small video, everybody will completely be wowed, and you then become very, as you're growing in the system, you are providing very good abilities to grow. The third one is also analytics. For those in the finance area, data sometimes gets too complicated, right? So graphs, just the basic graphs, bar charts, and you can take a bit of time and improve in those kind of areas, because analytics is important in the UN system, presentation is important in the UN system, writing is important in the UN system. So those are the technical skills I could mention. The others are non-personal, about the personal relationships. Networking is important, communication skills are important, being able to effectively fit in a team and either take leadership, and that's really good, but also provide support to the leaders that are there. Those are some of the things that I think I myself, even as I'm doing interviews, or as I'm actually sitting down to find people to work with, those are the key things I look at. And I myself would never forgive small things like typos in sentences. I completely do not like them. Let me give an example. We were trying to recruit someone to come and do some work for us, and I had to review, I think, 57 applications. And I can assure you it's a lot of work, especially if you're doing it correctly. Because if you don't do it correctly, the system will find you. And the system found me. So after I'd proposed my 6 or 7 to come for the interview, 5, maybe 3 or 4 weeks later, I got an email. Can you please explain why you did not shortlist this one? She has a master's. She has 7 years experience. But you shortlisted this other one who has a degree. And in our view, we think this one should have been shortlisted. Because the UN is a very, very thorough system. It has a lot of structures and systems. Whatever you're working right now can easily be reviewed. The internal auditor will come and check, and they'll ask you questions. So I told HR, give me some time. Let me go back to the CVs and get back into the frame of mind I had when I was shortlisting. So as I went through the CV of this particular lady, I found it immediately. She had 3 types of fonts in her CV. She had typos. You could tell this is copy-paste. The sentences were not flowing. I just responded with one line. I am ready to teach this lady the program management work, but I have absolutely no time to teach her basic spelling and grammar. That one, and there is nothing they would have done about it. They respected my professional opinion about this lady, who maybe would have done a very good job. But clearly the presentation, as a manager with 57 CVs to review, I did not have the patience to really start teaching her basic grammar, sentence flow, one verb in a sentence, and such kind of basic things like punctuations, and that your fonts should be the same size. You cannot have font 12, 13, space a half. I mean, it just looks jumbled up. So those are some of the things that I can be able to just mention. In terms of if you're looking at really going to the next level, those are some of the things that you really need to improve yourself into. So thank you for the great question.